Welcome back, everybody. MLB The Show 18 is finally here, and it brings us the Immortals programs with the best cards in the game. I've done over 400 MLB The Show videos, and I have some tips and strategies on how you can grind for these guys and get them a lot faster. So make sure you watch this video all the way through, guys. Coming right up. So this year, we got some great programs. They came out with the Immortals. These cards are amazing cards. These are the ones that everybody wants to get. They're going to be the best cards in the game, and you have to grind for them. I'm going to show you how to grind for these cards, okay? So let's go into the programs menu. The first thing you're going to see is the Immortals. You got Ruth, Robinson, Piazza, Pujols, Griffey Jr., Gibson, Ripken Jr., Jones, Seaver, Ryan, Wagner, and Goose Gossage. The first thing you want to do is go into the program and see some of them give you a free card. So, for example, in this Babe Ruth, they're going to give you the Babe Ruth card. So make sure you redeem that card. And it's actually not a bad card. It's got 125 discipline, which is really good. I'm going to tell you something about this card. I've been using it already. It's a glitch. This card is a glitch. It plays way better than a 68 bronze. And right off the bat, you got these program percentages. Okay, so you want to knock out these percentages 100% so you can unlock this Babe Ruth right here. This is going to be the premier card of the game. As you can see here, look at it. 125 contact and power, both sides. Stupid. It's insane. 108 vision, 125 discipline, 125 clutch. His bunting's going to be great. I'm going to tell you guys, this is the card you want to get, but it's not as easy as just going through and knocking out this program. You got to go through steps, all right? So the first step is definitely redeem the card. Put them in your lineup and use them as much as possible because this is the mission you have to do with that card. You have to get 90 total plate appearances, 5 runs. You got to get 15 hits. You got to get a home run, and you got to get 15 RBI. I'm telling you, this Babe Ruth is glitched. I got an inside the park home run, and he only has like 28 speed. This card is glitched, I'm telling you. So that's what you want to do. But there's other things. You got to complete like this Billy Williams program souvenirs. So you got to bring in souvenirs from lower tier programs, okay, from lower tier missions. We're going to go through those, all right? So each one of these either has a card or a souvenir you need to attack. Or, for example, this Jackie Robinson here. You got to bring in the Chase Utley program souvenir. We're going to go through that here in a bit. You got the Jackie Robinson Day. Hasn't been out yet. Jackie's MVP season. So these are stats. Some of these cards have stats that you can accumulate playing Diamond Dynasty with certain players. Like for this one right here, tally these stats from Jackie Robinson's 1949 MVP season with Los Angeles Dodgers players. So you have Dodgers players in your lineup. These stats, it's going to give you 20% in the program. That's a key there, just to put in Dodgers players in your lineup. Acquire this, but it's a lot. 704 total plate appearances, 203 hits, 38 doubles, 16 home runs, 12 triples, 124 RBI, and 37 stolen bases. The other thing is the exchanges of second baseman. Now this one can get very, very, very expensive. I recommend not worrying about this until you're actually close to finishing off the program. Why? Because right now, early on in the season, the cards are extremely high priced. There's a high demand. There's more stubs than there is cards. Okay? So with that being said, I would wait. You got to get 130,000 points. And think about it. You got 2 here. That's 2 cards. That's only 200 points. You got to get 130,000 points on second baseman. Now remember, last season, the best way to get these cards to accumulate the most amount of points, there were the bronze cards between 65 and 75. Those are the ones that are going to give you the best points for the money. All right. Well, we'll talk about that on another time. So that you also got these jersey exchanges, and remember these you got to accumulate 15,000 points worth of Dodgers uniforms, which is insane right now. This is going to be insane. The hat exchange as well. All right, you got to accumulate 5,000. So that's a lot. And right now, these are not going cheap. Right now, as you can see, let's take a look at it. We'll look at the hats. 520 stubs. That's a lot of stubs, guys. So go through first and redeem all the cards you can get for free, because they're free. They're right away. They're free. So just like this right here, you can redeem the Mike Piazza card. Okay, the Pujols doesn't have one. The Griffey has a card you can get. Make sure you get that card. All right, and throw them in your lineup early on. You get this Bob Gibson card, which is a really good card, actually. Cal Ripken Jr., you got to unlock his 10% card, but you got all these missions where you can go through smashing, like the smashing shortstops one. You can tally 47 doubles with any shortstop in Diamond Dynasty games. All right. Also, the Chipper Jones. Okay. Chipper Jones, look at these legend hitting stats. You just got to get hitting stats with legend players. So my career is gone. They don't have my career anymore. They implemented the type of my career missions inside the big missions, okay, inside the bigger programs. Okay, for like example here, Matt Chipper Jones, 1999 MVP stats by using only legend players in Diamond Dynasty games. You're going to get a 700 total plate appearances, 116 runs, 181 hits, 41 doubles, 45 home runs, 110 RBI, and 25 stolen bases with legend players. The Tom Seaver has missions as well. The Nolan Ryan, the Wagner, and the Goose Gossage. Just make sure you get those free cards right away and start putting them in your lineups and start grinding away. Okay, so then you have underneath the Immortals, you got these career arcs. Now remember, some of these require you to bring in like program souvenir. So that Billy Williams program souvenir, you have to get it from right here. Okay, you have to come in here, and in order to complete this, you're going to need to do other missions. So we're going to go into some of those missions right here. So let's take a look at like this Williams. You got to tally 10 home runs with legend left fielders in Diamond Dynasty games. So any legend left fielders, you get 10 home runs, you unlock that portion. That'll give you 25% right there. That'll help you get the Billy Williams card. You can start grinding with that. In order to finish this Williams card, you're going to need this Chris Heisey program and Seth Smith program souvenir, which you're going to get from down here. The Immortals programs, you're going to have to complete career arcs. And in order to complete the career arcs, you're going to have to do the position challenges with the players. Okay, so in order to do this Williams card here, the Billy Williams card, you're going to have to complete the left fielder, Heisey, Rayburn, or Smith. So you're going to need the Smith and the Heisey. In order to get the Heisey and Smith, this is what you got to do. All right. So you have to exchange left fielders. You got to exchange Reds road hat, and then you got to get exchange Reds road jersey. So don't sell your jerseys. Don't sell your road hats. And one of the things I want to show you is if you're going to need to get, like let's say exchange left fielders. These are a little bit different. Let's go ahead and show you this, for example. Exchange left fielders. These are a little bit different because you only have to get 500 points worth. So that means don't put in really, really expensive cards. The best thing to do is get cards from free agency. That's my biggest tip here, is get cards that are free agents. Free agents are your friends when it comes to these position player exchanges. Remember that. Okay, free agents are your friends when it comes to the position programs, okay, for the player exchanges. So, for example, we got here like Terrence Gore, all right? So we need to turn in 5. So let's turn in 1 here. Remember, these are a little less expensive. You don't want to get rid of all your cards because you're going to need these guys for the team epics or the team collections. So Derek Fisher, we're going to put in 3 of these. All right. We have Orlando Calixte. We're going to go ahead and put him in. We got our 500. All right. 524. Turn it in. Boom. We got our left fielders. All right. So the Tigers road hat. Okay. Let's take a look at the Tigers road hat. We got one there. Let's go ahead and pop them in there. We're going to exchange that. All right. Exchange a Tigers road jersey. We're going to exchange him. We need to buy one, so we need a Detroit Tigers road jersey. Let's go into the community market. You could just tap the middle. You can tap the middle bar here, or whatever they call it, the touchpad. Do the touchpad, and that'll bring up this menu here with community market. Hit the community market. Go to souvenirs. We're gonna need a Tigers jersey. road jersey. So we're going to go to the Tigers. Go to Tigers road jersey. There it is right there. It's $1,085. They're super expensive, guys. So don't sell these because you're going to need them. Or, you know, I'm going after the programs now because I'm grinding it out. Some people are saying sell them now because they're expensive. Some people are saying use them, don't sell them because they're going to be needed. And these are highly valuable. They didn't have them in the game last year. Very, very valuable cards this year. All right. So we're going to go ahead and buy that bad boy for $1,085. Also, what you could do is if you're patient, if you don't mind waiting, you could just go ahead and put a sell price here. So let's say I want to buy this. I'll wait. I'll pay 675 stubs. So I'll put in a buy order for it. But right now I want to go ahead and, for this example, I'm going to go ahead and buy the card. Let's go ahead and buy it. So we bought the card. Go back to the program. Exchange that one. Boom. So now we have everything we need for the Rayburn left fielder exchange to get this card. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and redeem them. You're going to get XP. Redeem the exchange Tigers road jersey, and then the Tigers hat. We're going to go ahead and redeem that as well. Okay, so now, as you can see, redeem now, you get 200 XP, 50 stubs, and 10 tickets. We're going to go ahead and redeem that. We got the Ryan Rayburn card. We're going to go ahead and get this card. This card right here can play all these different positions. We need to get a certain mission with him. We're going to go ahead and get him. Redeem him. We now have that card. And now you have to do a mission with him. The mission is tally one home run with him in the same Dynasty games. One home run. That's all you got to do with him. So we got him. So that's what you do. You go through these. Now, here's the key here. So if you really want to attack the program as fast as possible, the best thing to do is they got a player for each position, guys. All right, so they got a catcher, they got first baseman, they got second baseman, you got third baseman, you got shortstops, you got left fielders, center fielders, so on and so forth. You got starting pitchers. My recommendation is fill your entire team with players needed to grind. So that way you're not just grinding for one player in a mission. All right. When you're playing, your entire team is up for grinding the missions. This is the way you're going to knock out these faster, and it's going to make it more enjoyable, because if someone gets the mission, you're going to be happy. You at least even if you lose the game, you got somebody to complete a mission. You're good. Move on. Get the next guy. Pop them in. Okay. So that's my recommendation, is fill your entire team with the players on your roster, okay? And I'm going to show you guys, for example, every one of these guys on my roster is somebody that is required, that has missions attached to it. So, for example, I got the Alejandro de Aza, okay? I got Daniel Nava. I got a mission with him. The Alejandro de Aza, his mission is you got to get a walk and you got to get a stolen base. The Daniel Nava, you got to get 3 hits and 2 doubles. The Mike Piazza is that free card we got. We need to get 10 doubles with it. Okay, the Kenneth Vargas, you got to get 2 hits and a double and 2 RBIs in one game. You got the Babe Ruth. Now, the Babe Ruth had a mission attached to it where he needs to get a 1 home run and, like 90 plate appearances. So just plug him in there. You get it. You're knocking out the mission just by him being and making a plate appearance. So why not put him in? Got the Brad Miller shortstop here. You got Brock Holt, the Pedro Alvarez. Every one of these cards in my lineup is somebody that has a mission attached to it. That's the best way to do it. Now, you're not going to have a super powered team, but this is giving you good cards. You're probably going to be playing with bronze and silver anyways, in the beginning. Might as well make it, a challenge, and that's part of the fun. If you really want the great cards, you're going to have to grind these guys out. Now, you can grind these guys out in seasons, ranked seasons. You can do this in Conquest. Now, these harder missions where you need to get like 3 hits and a double, Those are harder to do in Conquest, trust me. Now, those are best to do versus CPU or versus, like full games. Pay mind that if you're doing this in season ranks, the danger you have is, let's say, what if you go up on somebody? You go crazy on somebody and start beating the crap out of them, and your guy is killing it, and he only needs one more double, all right? He only needs one more single, okay, one more hit, and you're in the 6th inning, and the guy just decides to quit on you. Guess what? That's the danger of doing it in ranked seasons. So the best way, the sure way, is to go ahead and knock these out versus CPU. Remember, the team epics are going to be coming out later on next month. So keep an eye out for those. I don't know if you finish the game, if you beat if they're going to keep track of how many times you beat a team on rookie or on all-star or whatever mode or difficulty. I don't know if they're going to keep track of those, but the best way to do it is versus CPU, guys. All right. So as you can see here, my bullpen is all guys that are part of those missions, those position missions. All right. The Lee Smith card is in there. The Javi Guerra, the Jack Morris is attached there too. So, and every one of my starting rotation is somebody that has a mission attached to it. So that's the best way to do it, guys. Then go out there, have some fun. I'm going to be grinding these out. Make sure you watch my stream. So I'll be grinding these out along with you guys. Hopefully this helps. Want you guys, which one are you guys going for? Which immortal are you guys going to go after? I really want the Babe Ruth is what I really want to get. I want to get the ultimate card. Last year we got Pepe Alazar. So I really want to get that Babe Ruth this year. It's going to be a crazy, crazy grind, and I look forward to do on stream. So, and have you guys join me. So make sure you guys join me on the streams. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this helps and gives you a better idea how to knock these out. This is the Duck, and I'm out.